We are on the air, my friend Mestre Kiki.
Oh yes, let's go, let's go.
Let's go. That's a very nice pleasure to talk to you. You are very welcome on Berimbau Connection. We are very happy to have this conversation because you are the first one that we can talk here from the United States.
Wow, I feel happy about it. It's my
Oh, so
pleasure.
nice.
It's my
It, it,
pleasure.
might- it, might- it might be a very friendly like you are for me, for myself, and so good.
Yeah, Imesh, tell me what's going
So,
on.
well, you were gonna tell me, please. I want to know first of all who are Maskiki, the person,
All
the
right.
citizen. Where have you born? Which is your family, your seat, and after this we can talk about capoeira, of course. But start with yourself, please.
Okay, my name is Climério Gomes. I'm a son of a Baiana de Acarajé, Tânia Maria dos Santos Gomes, and I'm one of the capoeiristas in Brazil. My father is a student of a mestre salário mínimo, né?
Yeah,
And I born in Bahia, Brazil, 1972, September 25th. Uh, the camera is a little bit weird, so I have to put it somewhere standing because I cannot keep it moving. Hold
okay,
on.
sure.
All right, so
It's
let me
better. It's
try.
better because it don't shake so much.
Yeah, all right. So let me try to post it somewhere else where I can be able to talk a little bit because it's very, very, very intense.
Um, the reason is because today it's a work day for Mestre Kiki. Everybody know that who is working do not can stop, so we can talk anyway.
Yeah, it's a very hard to keep on in the life easy. I can't be so easy, you know that. I have to go hard in this. So, man, I born in Bahia, Brazil. I'm very they call us Capitão de Areia. We are Capitão de Areias because we are from Bahia, Brazil. I live by the beach, play soccer, and live there. Like this is my life the way it is. Um,
Which years? Which
uh,
years he have you born, man?
I born in 1972, September 25th. In Bahia, Brazil, in a hospital called Matagão das Esteiras. Matagão das Esteiras é lá perto das Quintas dos Lázaro. Quinta dos Lázaro não, desculpa. Perto da Sete Portas, Dois Leões, aquela área ali de baixo.
Yeah,
Eu
it's
nasci
all in
naquela região.
Salvador. Salvador
Salvador.
in
Salva,
the district capital of Bahia, sure.
Salvador, Bahia, Brasil.
Yeah.
E vivendo a vida, live my life in Brazil for a long time. I live in Bahia, in different places like Fazenda Grande, Itapuã, né? Moving around because my great grandma lives in Fazenda Grande and my mom lives in Itapuã, where Mestre Tapuã is.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
Mestre Tapuã is my neighbor. My master, it is my neighbor.
Oh, sure. Nice. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, we all live like next door to each other. Next door to each
Oh.
other, basically. We all live in the same area. My Tapuã Mestre Tapuã live one, two. My Tapuã live 2 blocks away, long blocks away from me. You know. So I used to go there all the time, sit there and learn capoeira. I started learning capoeira with my father first, because my father is a student of Mestre Salário Mínimo, like I say. And for some reason, my father decided to leave
Yeah.
from Bahia. He lives in Rio de Janeiro, and he's deciding to use it the way to live his life, the way he wants to be. It's a different conference, a person for me. And
But are you still in touch with them or
yeah,
not?
I still in touch with my father. My
Sure,
father,
sure.
my father is living in Rio. He's doing like wood cutters. He making like names, boats and stuff like this. Got names and stuff like that.
Mhm.
He's a artist anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very. It's this camera is weird. Like for me, I have to put it like this, mestre. Eu vou botar
Yeah,
assim
yeah,
melhor.
it's bad. It's nice this place you found. It's okay.
É o que chama? Ah, pra lá. Aí, so when I coming to training capoeira, I always training with my father capoeira. Like
How old you start? How
I
old?
start I started very little. I started like 5 years old, and
Wow.
I still remember the music. The music my father used to teach me to play. É, Ô, me dá meu dinheiro, valentão. Ô, me dá meu dinheiro,
It's
valentão.
impossible to forget something
Não,
like that.
não dá
It's
pra.
impossible.
Como é? Dá no nego você não dá. E outras músicas que eu via quando era criança e eu já andava pra cima e pra baixo com o berimbau na mão.
For a little boy, it's impossible to forget this moment. Never.
It's impossible to forget because
Yes, sir. Sure.
I remember his goal. He has the other one. The other one go. O
Surely.
besouro preto, malvado. O besouro preto, malvado. O besouro preto, assanhado. So,
Mestre, how old are you now?
mestre, eu estou com 48. I'm 48 years old. Sorry, I'm
Wow.
changing the language.
So you almost born in the capoeira already.
Yeah, I born in capoeira because my father is a capoeirista. He's not
Sure.
stopping. And he was a trainer of Mestre Salário Mínimo.
Sure.
A lot of people don't know Mestre Salário Mínimo. Mestre Salário Mínimo, it is a student of Mestre Bimba.
I knew him.
Yeah.
I have pictures with him.
Yeah, so, and there, like, me and Grupo Ginga Associação de Capoeira, we born in the same year in the different months. So we are together.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
we did it there. So,
Yeah.
I used to play a lot of soccer. I used to, climb coconut trees, climb trees, mango trees, and stuff like this. But always fighting in the middle of the street.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the street, fighting, and I have to gotta prepare for carnival because the carnival,
Carnaval in Salvador was not easy, man.
the carnival in
Who do
Salvador.
not be prepared will be on the floor to do. Always.
So I have to prepare myself to fighting all the time, and then my father keep like. So I tried to stop me to be all the time and fight in the street. So I talked to my uncle, and then my uncle coming to me, and so I'm gonna talk to you because you need to do capoeira, but I don't want to do capoeira at all. Not at all capoeira. I don't want to do capoeira. And then I used to sell peanuts in the beach. I used to sell like fish, coconut. I used to climb coconut, mango.
It's that common life for a boy like you at that time. Sure. It's very common. The life you took, it's almost the same as the
Interrompida aqui que
boys
alguém
over
entrou na
there.
linha. Deu uma interrompida porque alguém entrou na linha aqui.
For me, to have no good, no problem. You can stay.
Somebody go in the line, so I just got off. I'm so sorry, everybody. Sorry for my bad behavior. And then, so I used to sell like coconut in the beach and climb coconut trees and like do my life like this all the time. And one day I have a scar right here in my forehead, right here, a little scar right here. I think you guys can see from there. And I was going to school and someone coming and start fighting with me and for long distance. The guys throw a rock in my head and boom, like I
How old you were? How old you were?
Around like 12, around 12 years old. Something like that, 10, 12, something 12.
No. This moment, it's very common to have this find on the street.
Yeah.
Huh?
So I go like very common, and there I come home and my father got mad. And then he said, in my house, nobody come and got beat up in the street. And then he gave me a gallop punch in my face. Bah!
Wow.
And then, Ginga, you... Quer lá saber de capoeira? I'm not going to do capoeira. What am I going to do capoeira for? And then, Ginga! I said, oh my God, no. So I started doing capoeira because my father pushed me in there. I train. Then the next day I go take care of my business. It's not important for everybody because we're talking about something serious, not vandalism. We talk about capoeira. So, and there, for some reason, uh, I want to be better in capoeira because I was doing capoeira for capoeira show, capoeira performance, and I want to be like grow capoeira because I want to learn capoeira for defending myself.
Sure.
And there I go looking for my uncle. And then my uncle was doing this show and stuff. He said like, I only gonna to start doing like armada aberta, e queixada aberta, e doing capoeira show. I say, but this is not for me, so I need to looking for somebody to teach me. So I go look for my salário mínimo. Watch. When I got that, you look for my salário mínimo. And my salário mínimo asked me about this thing capoeira. You learn capoeira with who? I say like my father. Oh, but you're son of this guy. I say, yeah, he's my student. Blah 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 blah. Because everybody, my tongue is very small, but I cannot teach you capoeira. But beside capoeira,
He
I,
had no school. He had no school classes.
yeah,
Yeah.
he has the classes when he's young, when my father was young. But after this, he stopped. He started to be a police officer, and then he decided to not teach capoeira anymore. So, but I keep asking him to teach me capoeira, blah blah blah. He never tried to teach me. So one day, I walking to the street with my berimbau because my father make a berimbau of bamboos for me. With his founder, like his buy in Rio de Janeiro, when he go there, he give me a berimbau, a bamboo berimbau. So I
Yeah,
walk in the
yeah.
street, I met Mestre Kiki. But beside this life of capoeira, I'm a musician, né, mestre? I'm a
Yeah.
musician.
Which instrument do you play?
I'm a percussionist. I play
Okay.
everything I can, my hands can hit, and so I play with many famous people in the world. Like names I can. If I put in the table, people gonna think I'm too like full of crap because there's so many people, and I don't want to try to show off. Here, I don't need to show off. I need to tell the truth and be faithful about that. But I play with many people like Paul Simon, Bob Marley's sons, and
Already in
yeah.
United States or still in Bahia?
Now,
When in Bahia?
when I was in Bahia,
In
when
Bahia.
I was in Bahia, I used to play music with Malê de Ballet, né? Because eu sou filho, I'm a son of, I born in Itapuã, so Itapuã
Sure.
has the group called Malê de Ballet, and then I get off from there, so outside that, and at the same time, I be doing the folkloric group and capoeira de maculele and stuff like this, learning
Yeah.
things and play music.
Yeah.
And then I decided to go to Ileaie.
Yeah.
So we get off
Oh.
from Ali, you go to Ileaie. This is when I start to see the world, but never stop capoeira. Never stop capoeira. One day I walk in the street, I met this fabulous person, the great master in the world. I respect, like with my life. I don't have to run him for that because I wish I met his master. My dream, I can meet Mestre Bimba, but I have a pleasure to meet Mestre Tapuan, Dona Graça, Mrs. Graça, his wife, Mrs. Mariazinha, everybody, Mrs.
Yeah.
Erica, Mr. Pepeu, Mr. Lucas.
Sure, sure.
So I met these people and they give me the guides. Go ahead, Master. You have any question?
Yeah, yeah, yes. No, we are talking about your when you were a young boy over there in Bahia, in Salvador. But we need to follow your when you were growing. Uh, which age you moved to United States, for example?
Okay, the age I moved to the United States, I have 22 years old.
Oh, so you are there almost more than 20 years or 25 years
20,
already.
26 almost.
26. Wow, it's so
Yeah.
many time, man.
Yeah, I live here in the United States for 26 years. For 26 years, I be work for capoeira. Capoeira, capoeira, music, dance, and other stuff too. Security, I do security, and it's very like different dimension, because you go to different dimension. You have to learn a different language, all
Sure.
right, guys. Like you have to make
The
sure.
weather, the weather is very, very confused for us. Yeah.
It is very confusing because Mestre Bimba used to say, in the other masters, the capoeirista need to be a chameleon. They have to be adapted in anywhere they're going. Né? I heard someone say that Mestre Bimba used to Mestre Bimba used to tell us in the school, one of his students say, we need to be a chameleon. We need to move around easy, not to be able to be stuck. But it's follow his analogy. That's what I try to do. I try to keep it, keep my analogy going through easily. It is not easy, Mestre. It's not
I
easy.
know, I know, I know. People that see from far, from it's they our country, like in Brazil, like in Northeast and Bahia and etc. When met someone like you, thinks that the life is easy, but I know that it's not easy because,
No.
for example, nowadays, what is the weather there? It's very
Right,
cold.
right
It's
now,
very cold.
right now the weather is like a little warmer right now, but this morning was a little cold. Yesterday
Yeah.
we have snow.
Hmm.
It's a lot of
Wow.
snow, so it's not easy, Mestre. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah,
To
I know.
come into a place like this, especially me. I was like my leverage in the school. It is capoeira because I don't have like other school beside capoeira and music. My school is my ear, right, in my tongue, in my
Yeah,
brain.
I
Because
know.
if it's not capoeira, in my vision, you have to have a vision for something. You don't need to be in the school to be the best. Yeah, you have
Sure.
what you have.
Okay. Mason, tell me a little bit about your in the moment that you get there in the United States, you start working, study. What was your reason, your passport to the United States? What is the way you got to get there?
My man, it's funny, but uh, mestre Suíno e mestre Tapuan announced because they died the day over there, the day I coming here. They brought me to the airport, and me and I always connect myself with my master, Mestre Tapuan. He's very sharp in things. I coming the my reason I come in the United States was like this. I have an aunt who live here. She is 86 years old. Mrs. Cremilda, it is my godmother and my aunt. She's an aunt of my mother, my aunt and my godmother. So she
86 years old, man.
86 years
86.
old. She
Wow.
comes here. She has 14 years old. Now she's 86. She live here a long time. So when I coming from Brazil, I was a really really like worrying because you know we don't have a school, we don't have all the facilities that we have here.
Your
In
your
this,
sound
yeah,
has
yeah,
good, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody just go and try to call me, but I hang up.
Yeah, yeah, so.
The phone,
Okay.
the people who has a school in Brazil in my time, in Bahia at the time, we don't have a better school. We don't have no English class. Like I always say, thank you all the time to Dona Graça, Mestre Tapuan, Raimunda.
You didn't speak in English that time, sure.
Yeah, no, I don't speak no English. I don't speak English. I don't speak Spanish. Nothing. I
Just
speak
just baiano.
I speak Oxente. Para com isso, né? Ainda gritava, ó, pra aí, ó. Então,
So incredible.
I be moving to United States because my aunt want me to get better. So, but before I go to United States, I met a lot of good people, né? And I be involved with a lot of good people.
Yeah,
Mrs. Graça, Mestre Tapuã,
sure.
Ranunda, Marco, all the people who conducted me to be a better person because I was a not so easy kids in the streets. I have to tell the truth. I was the Mestre Tapuã used to call me meu secretário de porrada. Né?
I can imagine because you were like the moleque de rua, the typical moleque de rua from Salvador, and then you suddenly you are going to United States, so your life had a very big change at that moment.
One day I go in the event here in the United States, the guy chega e vem, vem aí. Aí eu escutei, I hear because I have a good ears. Look, o anjo, the angel, Itapuã's angels coming. But basically, they don't say Itapuã's angel. He tried to say Itapuã's devils coming. So, anyway, I was like play music with Ileaye. It's my God is in respect to Ileaye. For a lot of people don't know what's Ileaye. A lot of people know. Ileaye one of the most famous band. Created by Vovô and Apolonio.
Yeah, sure. Many people, incredible music.
And I play Ileaye still today. If I go back, they let me play. That is my family, my family, my music house family. Yeah. Also, my lady ballet too, because after one is coming to the other. So I play music, and then I come to a performance. The first one in California, the second one in Miami, and then I go back to Brazil. And then my aunts call me and say, "Hey, let me check your visa for you can come to me." So I say, I don't know if my visa expired. They should give it to my other aunts. I give it to my other aunts, and she read it and say, "Look, his visa is still good, so take him." So one day I don't talk to nobody because by the knowledge of the older, if you talk, somebody gonna catch your dreams.
Yeah.
So I be quiet. So the only person knows I was leaving was Mestre Tapuã and my mother. Nobody else beside the family. Everybody knows Dona Graça, she knows. Also, the person who knows, I don't know if you heard about Dr. Simar Coutinho. He's passed away há pouco tempo. He's the guy who created the vasectomy and stuff like this. A doctor, Dr. Simar Coutinho. His wife is the only one knows because she's the one who gives me the money to buy for my passport. Because I used to climb coconut trees in our house and clean the coconut trees every Friday because she only drink coconut water.
Yeah.
So this is three people now, three family now I'm leaving. So I disappear, boom. And one day people, where's Kiki? Where's Kiki? Kiki already left long time ago.
You were in the United States and nobody knew.
Nobody knew, so
Yeah, sure.
I crossed so many good things in the United States. This is a country of opportunity. Sure. But a lot of people need to understand, when you come to the United States of America, don't think you coming here, you're going to cut money in the tree. You see this? Look at the tree. The tree doesn't have no leaves.
Yeah.
But it's not
because you are in the winter time now.
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to tell you. People think we are millionaires.
Yeah, sure.
You see there? That is my truck over there. This is what I do for a living beside capoeira. I drive a truck. I drive a truck. So I drive a truck. I play music. I do construction when I can.
But you start when you started giving classes of capoeira there in New York. You lived all the time in New York.
Yeah, I started to teach capoeira here. My first school I opened was in 1996. The name of the place called Abizaid. And there I go moving around because New York City is a place you cannot stay studying because it's the United States look like the vein of the blood, move all the time.
Yeah.
We don't stay in one place. I keep going to different places, in different places teaching. I taught in NYU. I taught in the Columbus University. NYU was New York University. Columbus University. I taught in the Board of Education. You
Sure.
know, a lot of people knows about it. I work for Caribbean Culture Center, and I keep doing my job. I teach capoeira, moving around.
Sure.
You know,
The point is there is many school of capoeira in New York. It's true.
look, right now, I can count with you because when I got here, we only have the school of Edna Lima when I got here, Abadá, and João Grande, Mestre João
Mestre
Grande,
Grande. Sure.
Mestre João Grande, Mestre Edna Lima. Na época era Professor Bom Jesus, que era da Abadá. Ainda tinha somebody, Mestre
Mestre
Nego,
Ombrinho. Mestre
Mestre,
Ombrinho.
Mestre Nego Gato e Mestre Ombrinho e Mestre Gelon.
Sim.
Gelon é que é o pioneiro da capoeira nos Estados Unidos.
I know. He is the pioneer, maybe the first one,
Yeah,
together with Mestre Accordeon in all
yeah,
the United States.
yeah. Mestre Gelon, he's coming to United States 49, 40, 47, something like this years ago. 47 years ago.
Yeah.
He comes with Mestre Loremil Machado. Mestre
Yeah.
Loremil Machado is a student of Mestre No da Bahia.
I know him.
So Mestre Loremil Machado comes with Mestre Gelon, and they open the first school, go teach the same thing I do. I doing to yesterday. He was doing before me. You know what I mean? He was like teaching in the public school. He was like create a system just to develop capoeira in the United States. So he
Yeah.
has a lot of students. He has a lot of friends, and he has so many connections. And
Yeah, sure.
Mestre Gelon, it is the pioneer capoeirista in the United States. Second,
Yeah.
Mestre Accordeon, 1979. Né? But before that, we have a few capoeiristas coming in, because I have a picture of a Mestre Gato da Bahia and Mestre Valdemar playing capoeira in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Long time ago, but they don't stay. They go.
They just visit
They just
for some
visit
show.
for
Show.
some performance and stuff like this. The
Yeah,
only
yeah,
person,
sure.
the only person stay is Mestre João Grande, Mestre Gelon, Edna Lima, all these people who comes. And there
Yeah.
I come 19. That is funny. I come
Yeah.
1994, and then I go back to Brazil, and then I come again 1995, and there I stay 100% 1996. It is capoeira.
Mestre,
Go ahead, mestre. Fala, mestre.
one question. So even people thinks that the United States have so many money and everybody loves capoeira, but it's not that easy to live of capoeira exclusively from capoeira.
Não, mestre, the problem é esse. A capoeira, the capoeira got the big boom from 1990, from the 90s to the 2000. Capoeira got the boom, like boom.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then they think going down. And then people start to get the MMA coming in, and jiu-jitsu coming in, everything go down. Now it's like this. Now it's like this. It's like in one line only. It's too many
Yeah.
people. It's too many people creating a lot of ideas. Too many people lying. Too many people not putting themselves together to make capoeira stronger. All right? Some people
Yeah.
go capoeira dance. Some people go capoeira like folkloric. Some people go capoeira contemporânea. Many
Yeah.
things. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to assume their own identities.
Yeah, sure.
Right? I don't have nothing against with other masters capoeiristas in the world. I don't particularly. They do whatever they want to do. It's their own problem. But come on, guys. Let's not change what's already making. Not try to create is already created. You know what I mean? We have
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many capoeiristas in the United States. We have so many capoeiristas in Brazil, in the whole world. But capoeira has been having suffering the instruction and the battle, the foundation, being suffering too much because everybody thinks about money.
Yeah.
Money, 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 money. You have so many capoeiristas in the world. You ask one little question to them, like yourself, because I know your trajectory. I know who you are. I know how you start. If you ask a couple of questions to these people, they don't know what to do. But they think the internet, the YouTube, is the one who tells the truth. It's the one who's created the system for they can be the best capoeirista in the world. People who never face nobody with a knife, a razor blade, because capoeira, the razor blades disappear from capoeira. You know that.
Sure.
People stay behind the screen talking crazy stuff about other person when they don't know the person.
Yeah, yeah,
Why?
no.
Because the D is over. But they don't know what's capoeira coming from. They don't know what's how you use the capoeira. People think capoeira just come to backflip from flip and buy the game. So quick, but hallucinated. But they don't understand. Capoeira is one little thing. Capoeira is one little thing. It's everything.
It's a way to life, a way of life, huh?
Capoeira is
Not
one.
just something, huh?
Capoeira is one thing is particular. They don't understand what it is. Capoeira, it is what Mestre Partinha say in the back. Capoeira is what Mestre Bimba say in the back. Um capoeirista controlado, the capoeirista who has control, he has everything in their hands. The capoeirista who has something what they can see, that is capoeira. Capoeira, everything the mouse can eat, Partinha say. And Mestre Bimba used to say, capoeira give it and capoeira take it.
Yeah. Man, Master, tell me, have you visited another states of United States for sure?
Mestre,
Tell me what have you watched over there in other parts of the United States?
Mestre, I be seeing so many places in the world. Like capoeira is the boom for everything. In the United States, I know all the states. One in one state I don't go yet. One state inside because he's belong to United States, but I don't go there yet. It's Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico because it's part of the United States. I don't go there yet. But the others, I go everywhere. I see things. I walk and I go visit people.
And
And
there's capoeira for all sides, every
cap,
side,
capoeira, it's everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah, yeah.
Se eu, se o senhor perguntar para mim o que é capoeira, eu vou te responder. É tudo aquilo que muita gente não para dizer. Capoeira, para mim, é o mato. Ele vai dar em qualquer lugar. Agora,
That's it.
depende do tipo do mato que você vai plantar, né? Que você vai buscar plantar. Porque, se você lembra que o Mestre Tapuã fez uma música, eu fechei a ginga para você, vai viver de matania. Você sabe a música lá, né?
Yeah, yeah,
Que ela
yeah.
aparece
No.
mais com você. Mas é verdade. Tem muita gente que não consegue entender. They have so many people, they don't understanding the means of capoeira.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure.
And they want you to create a system to fight, to argument, to yell, to having so many bad things. I wish you, myself, I wish capoeira can show these people 100% who they are, what they want for them.
In the meaning that Mestre Decano said that it comes from inside you.
Look, long time ago, I have a chance to speak to Mestre Decanio because he's a great a great mind of capoeira, and then he told me, Kiki, these people think capoeira it is just um a situation you can do all the time, you can jump, you can blah blah blah. Capoeira is none of this. Bimba can tell you this. Bimba can tell this to you. What is that?
We might listen the heritage that this master like Master Bima, Master Pastinha, and so on, many others that left has heritage. They left for us, so we might listen their musics, the explanation, their life as sample too, of course. Huh?
It's
It's
a,
about that you were talking.
it is
Yeah,
that
Master.
it is this that I'm talking about. Even Bob Marley say that. Every time we plant the seed, they come and kill and they grow. Much catch more we plant, more we try to put it right. Someone gonna this week I saw someone try to do a sequence of Master Bimba. I go like Jesus Christ. What we can do, what we can do to fix these people, but we can't because it's a lot of people out of information. They try to gather the information in the corner and put in the thing because they want this. This master is one thing I have a fear about it. I have a big fear about capoeira. Fear.
The future or right now? The future.
I have a fear.
Capoeira future.
I have a I have a can you hear me, master?
Yeah, surely. Clearly.
I have a fear. I have a fear capoeira is gonna be in the hands of a whole bunch of the hypocrites. You understand?
Yeah. The hypocrites, I think that they
A
are
ligação fica um pouco ruim.
they are
Agora.
keeping the domain of all around the world, man. The banks, the everything, the
Hello. Mestre,
hypocrisy.
tá cortando aqui, tá
Ah,
cortando,
yeah.
tá cortando.
Try that. See if it's okay now. It's okay.
E agora, mestre? Agora tá
For me,
melhor.
it's for me, it's okay.
It's
Didn't
okay.
change.
So
Okay.
what is the people? The fear I have it is very strong because in my way, for I be mesh esquisito, I have to be able to understand the capoeira. I have to be doing very well with capoeira and teach good. I have to be a very good berimbau player. I have to be able to educate my students really well. Okay, and I have to take it serious what I do in my job. And what I see today in capoeira, I see a whole bunch of people. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not the best yet because we only gonna discover one of the best when you pass away. Some people they not prepare at all to be capoeirista because you see a lot of people too who has an education, going to school, put it like put it this in the pocket like this. Oh, I'm a capoeirista. I do this, I do that, I do that because they go to school and learn the book, but they never got a gallop punch in the face. They never have a face to go play with someone with an attitude to challenge you every single minute. They don't have a that. You wanna see one thing?
Yeah.
You remember when you used to walk by yourself from one neighbor to another neighbor? You go from Brasília and from Taguatinga straight to Águas Claras, walking, and nobody say nothing to you because you have a courage. The same thing is today. A lot of people they walk 2 by 3. They only think capoeira is just to fight and got an argument when they together like a wolf. They don't walk by themselves. This is what's making me really bad. I saw the other day a guy speak up in the berimbau na roda. He thinks he's playing berimbau, but he don't play berimbau.
I know. I know. I had many opportunity to see this. They are convinced that they are the best. They play so well, and they even they play the instrument, and they sing. They play in the game too. But in fact, you see, wow, what a big illusion
They
so
come in a,
many people have.
they come in the roda. They don't know even where they started the roda. They don't they don't wanna know where's the berimbau starts. You know what I mean? They don't want to know where's the master is because they think the master. Another thing, they think the master. They think the master is only him. They don't think you are master. You don't think the other one's a master. It's only him. It's a bad education in capoeira. We cross a lot of this in the United States. Cross a lot of this in the United States. One thing I did respect 100%. I cannot come to mestre esquisito e go, e aí, esquisito? Tudo bem, esquisito? Qual é a sua aí, esquisito? What's going on with you? You okay, esquisito? Okay. I cannot do this. You know why, mestre? Because you saw me, young guys, playing capoeira. Who am I to compare myself 100% to you? Who am I to come to my master and say, "Olá, Itapuá, what's up, Itapuá? Ô, João Grande, what's up, João Grande? Ô, Suassuna, qual é a Suassuna?"
But
Mestre,
you think that they have more people with this behavior or less than the
mestre,
one that they respect?
mestre, we have a lot of them. A
Yeah,
lot of them.
yeah.
A lot of them. Okay, I can be mestre. You cannot be mestre? Just because you wear red belt or black belt or blue belt, it doesn't matter. Mestre doesn't have a change title. The other day
Yeah.
I have to do a correction to someone in a roda because he thinks mestre is a somebody who sleep with his mother. This is the point. Sorry
Yeah.
my direct words, but it's true.
Yeah. Master, let me ask you something. For everything in the world, uh, basically, when you think, where is the district capital of the world, everybody says that it's New York. Do you believe that New York is the district capital of capoeira, like in the same way of other things, like
No,
jazz and music and pop
no,
music
no,
and
no, no,
pop culture
no, no,
and
no, no,
etc.?
no, no. Capoeira cannot be denominated capital any other word beside Brazil, even in Africa, because a lot of people come, capoeira africana, African. No, capoeira, it is Brazilian, born in Brazil. We have a roots in Africa because the African slave is going to Brazil. If capoeira born in Brazil, capoeira born in Africa, we think we have slave people in Europe and the other countries. No, there is another point of the conversation. But New York cannot be, never cannot be the capital of capoeira the same way it is jazz, rock and roll, or Marlin dance. Never cannot be. You know why?
And
Break dance.
money. New York is the center of the money of the world too.
New York is the center of the attention of the world. It's true. But New York cannot be the capital of capoeira. Cannot, you know why? It's different mentality, different knowledge. All right? In New York City, in the United States, and the other country outside Brazil, you can tell, in Brazil, you can tell your students like this. It's true today. A lot of them don't do it, but, yo, cucurinha. They do cucurinha. Negativa. Como dizia o mestre Bimba, mortar. Todo mundo dá um mortar. Né? Aqui, Se você disser isso, você diz, não vou fazer e acabou. E aí, como é que fica? Você acha que pode ser a capital da capoeira aqui? Mestre, me pague $100.000. Eu não vou lhe formar mestre se o senhor não estiver preparado para ser mestre.
Sure. I know.
You can pay me $100,000. I'm not gonna give you bet of a master because you're not prepared to be. Some people call me, Mestre Kiki, can I be part of your group? I say, number one, Mestre Top One does accept. Number two, you're not gonna be capable to give it to us what we needed. You can be part of this group if you not be able to put your hands in the sand and gather the foundation from the beginning. Because you can come here with master belts in belts in your hips, but you're not gonna prove anything to us. You're special to me. Because
Sure.
it's not because I'm jealous about capoeira or try to protect. None of this. It is because I have to protect the foundation of capoeira. The other day I go to the event, the guys come with the belt. He graduated himself. He come in the belt, already inside the huddle with the belt. I say, I'm part of this. I'm gonna get out. I get out. I left him there. I left everybody there. You know why? Because what's important for me. Important for me, what I defended. I defend a strong flag. The flag is Capoeira Regional e Grupo Ginga. There is 2 flags strong. Plus this my master's name. Because when I walk in places, people don't see Kiki play. People see Mestre Top One what he's passed to me. This is my point.
I know, man. I understand you. You know, Mestre Kiki.
Fala, mestre.
People love United States. Do you love United States?
Mestre, I have to tell you, I'm a double citizenship. You know that? I'm a Brazilian and American at the same time. You know why I take that decision? I take that decision because this is the country of opportunity. I learn Portuguese, my own language. I learn Swahili, English, Spanish, little bit of Poland, Italian, French, in the United States. You know what it is? Opportunity. You think if I be in Bahia right now, out of education, out of conducting by Mestre Point and his family and everybody, you think I was being a good boy? This is my question. You think I be a good boy if I don't have capoeira? So I love United States. That's why I don't plan to get out of here yet. I don't plan. I plan to keep myself together. I study a lot of the music of capoeira. I study a lot of music. I study everything, but I put everything together because when I step in the ground, I am a capoeirista, Mestre.
Sure. Mestre, tell me about your family. Have you a son that has born in the United States?
My son is born in the United States. He has a double citizenship.
Yeah, sure.
He has.
How old are you?
Zaya is 13. My
13.
favorite number. 13 is the Grupo Ginga's number, right? 13.
He is playing capoeira, learning capoeira too.
He's learning capoeira with me, and I always prepare him for any inconvenience because inconvenience is always gonna show up. And this way I keep him in the track. He's a very great musician. He's played berimbau really easy. He's having good ears. It's impressive. It's a very impressive how he's doing capoeira perfect.
Sure.
He's ginga. He's still like a ginga street ginga from Bahia, but he's doing ginga really well. And I try.
Sure.
I don't want him to follow my steps. I want him to get a better step. I always plan to him to be a lawyer, architect, or something. But if he have to be capoeirista, I cannot fight about it. But I'm gonna keep pushing him to go do something different.
Sure.
Because only us know what's capoeira, what we cross into, what we face it to. Sometimes it's very hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. I understand clear. Well, man, have you been in Europe already, man?
Mestre, in Europe, I be in England,
England.
Switzerland,
Yeah.
Portugal, Spain.
For capoeira, for play capoeira, for teach
For,
and play capoeira.
for playing capoeira, I be in England,
England.
in Oxford, and in Switzerland we go to Geneva,
Mm-hmm.
in Italy, in Spain, and Canary Islands,
Yeah.
and I go a lot more in Asia. I go to Japan,
Japan, Japan,
Japan,
Japan, and
uh,
Korea,
Korea, South Korea.
South
Uh,
Korea.
uh,
Ah, South. Of course, South, because you don't like the North Korea.
you crazy? I'm not gonna go there. What? What else? What else? Singapore, Thailand.
Singapore
Uh,
might be very interesting. I'm very interesting to go there. I want to go there to
it's
visit.
very human, very hot there. Malaysia, Indonesia,
Malaysia,
Sri
true.
Lanka, all these
Uh,
places in Asia I be go across to.
yeah.
It's a very, very, very beautiful place. India,
Oh,
you know.
India might be interesting. It's very
Yeah,
religious, very spiritual.
yeah. I go to Africa, many places: Ghana, Zimbabwe, Mali.
This year, I almost take Mestre Tapuan to Africa for the first time because I
Wow.
have a student there. Yeah. And Master Moy is sending you a hug from German. Master Moy, it's a friend of mine. He's sending you a hug from
Oh,
German. Okay?
big hug for him too. Big hug for him too. Moi, lá na
Uh,
Alemanha.
it's from German.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have so many friends in Europe. So many friends. I don't have no chance to go there all the time. I wish I can go all the time. I have that perna longa, baiano. Uh, what else? So many people. Oh my God, so many people. It's very hard.
Europe has many places with capoeira, you know, man.
I wish I can be able to, but what happened? Can I tell you? We don't born. Como é que é da música? Eu nasci foi no relento, me criei em colchão macio. Eu queria ter a oportunidade de conhecer outros lugares, mas a gente nasceu no relento, se criou em colchão macio. Amanhã a gente pode sentir fome e sentir frio, né? Então, we all just move. Like,
Yeah.
I wish
Master Moy is asking to make a little up to date to him, Master Kiki.
about
Just a
what?
moment, okay? My friend Master Moy, I am talking to Master Kiki. He's one friend of mine. He teaches capoeira in New York. And this is the first moment that I am in touch with someone from the United States. We have the delay of the time over there because they are 2 hours
Behind.
earlier
Behind.
than us here. So from you, it's more 5 hours, so it's 7 hours from the time table time in German. But I'm talking to him because it's the time he is working. But I didn't give up. So did him. So we are talking here about capoeira in New York, in the United States, and now we are talking about capoeira over there in the Europe. Many countries that Mestre Kiki has been already there visiting.
Yep.
Uh, yeah.
I never.
Mestre Kiki, but tell me a little bit about the presence of capoeira, the capoeira regional itself, and Capoeira Angola itself there in United States? You can find it. There is a lot.
Mestre, Capoeira Angola, you can find a lot too because Mestre Grande is very spread
Yeah,
person.
she
Capoeira Regional,
he's strong.
Capoeira Regional, be honest with you, honest, like I'm not hiding because I think we should be very. I don't see people with Capoeira Regional in the United States. You need to be very well prepared for that because Capoeira Regional is one thing. Capoeira contemporânea, the way they say it, it is another thing. Capoeira contemporânea, for me, for Kiki, it's capoeira regional disguised because they don't want to show themselves who they is. Or maybe because they don't know what it is. You understand?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I can come here and say, I'm going to do a gancho, cospe sangue, this. It's not it's not in the book of Capoeira Regional. You know that.
But people put it in Capoeira Regional as something natural there.
Yeah, and it's like they say, I'm gonna tell you this. The people can come in there, put a class do capoeira regional. Like some people do jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but when you go there, it's not Brazilian jiu-jitsu, it's something else. Because it's easy to make money. People want to make money through that. You make money
Sure.
through that. But to take it there from the sorry, Master, my battery starts dying here. Minha bateria tá começando a cair. Can you hear?
We are finishing, my friends. It's almost, we have more 4 minutes. So
Okay.
I am very thankful
So
for your
if you
presence here. And
because because if you,
yeah, go ahead, please.
because people just because they put a belt in their hips and play higher kicks, they think they are capoeirista regional. They're not regional. They do something else, try to disguise, and say they do capoeira regional. But for you to do capoeira regional, you have to decide what you do. Because I cannot say I do capoeira Angola because I never did capoeira Angola. I take one class in my life. This class, no more. Mestre Grande is alive, he can tell you. The only capoeira I know is capoeira regional. That's why I don't want to change anything. Mestre é mestre, professor é professor, student é student, graduado é graduado, formado é graduado. It's not going to change nothing for me. But a lot of people, they do different. They want to switch things just to make money, to be easy make money. It's not there. It's not fair because when you come into do a situation right, people gonna ask it. Like think about it. If you ask me, Kiki, you a student of Itapuã, yeah? Can you do this for me here? Não, mestre, porque eu não aprendi. Então, o senhor acha que isso é o certo? Para mim, que sou capoeirista?
É, man. It is a ética, uma ética that is important for someone, for some people. Another, maybe not.
Tá cortando, tá cortando.
Yeah, I know. I think that we have I think that maybe I don't know
Mestre,
your.
tá, agora pegou.
It's okay now.
Ok. Se o senhor chegar para mim e perguntar que você é aluno de Itapuã, eu digo sou. Você pode fazer isso aqui? Aí eu vou fazer. Se eu disser para o senhor que eu não sei fazer, então eu não sou aluno de Itapuã. Eu não sou aluno de Mestre Itapuã.
This is the point of the authenticity, the question of fidelity of the school where you belong. Sure.
A minha fidelidade para my fidelity to my school. Sorry, I'm changing Portuguese sometimes because it's hard. It's fair. My fidelity to my school is everything my master gave to me.
Yeah.
I am what he's created. I am what I felt. I adapted my master. I adapted his style. I adapted who he is to be to me. And I do anything to defend my master. I could be suffering in the future, but I'm not going to let my master suffer before me. You know why? Because the best example of the disciple is to listen to your master and to follow his steps. Not to follow different steps and try to follow him
Yeah.
later. Because you're missing something. You haven't heard about this thinking master member say, oh, master, why the beginner student put me down on the floor? He said, because the beginner is training, you stay home.
Yeah. Mestre Kiki, our time is almost over.
All
We have
right.
1 hour talking. I don't want to push you so much from your time. I know that you are working.
Right now,
So
look.
you have your time you need. You want to say your last words. It is our interview. It is just for now, but we're gonna come back to talk much more. And so you're gonna I try to find you in the better situation so
Because
we can talk in the best condition. Okay, man?
look, Mestre, before I finish and say my word, I have to say something to everybody in the words of Capoeira.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you guys gonna have a big surprise soon. All right? We're gonna have a big surprise soon. And Capoeira, it is a bowl of a secret. I'm not gonna say it now yet for you guys. My word is quiet, but it's gonna have a good surprise, and everybody gonna go like, "Oh my God, I don't understand why this happened, but it's gonna happen." Capoeira needs something to change. Capoeira is gonna change something, so we need to find a way to change her. Another thing I have to say, look, this is my final word. If you have anything to do in your life, never give up. Never give up. Never, ever, ever give up. And always obey your master. Always listen to him, what he have to say. It doesn't matter what he say. He could say a bad word from his mouth. But try. It hurts. It's angriness. But try to make sure inside there has a heart. You love the person who's teaching you. Because we have so many people in Capoeira abandon their master to try to make their own group and make money over them. But how are you gonna be able to finish your level of your mastery if you not even finish your level of a student? You need to be a student to be disciple. You need to be disciple to be a master. This is the way it's supposed to be. A lot of people don't pay attention to this. I do, viu? And I want my students to do the same way I do. Because I wish every disciple and student in the world love their master the same way I love my master. I respect that man in anywhere in the world. When every time when he say something to me, I I hold the end. Or I'm very scared when I go asking questions to him. It doesn't matter to question is that. Respect your master and always follow your heart what you want for good for you, not to make yourself down. This is my final way. And keep it
Okay,
training.
man. Mestre Kiki, I know that I took you on the not in the best moment because
No,
you
no.
are walking and you are playing your truck, this big trucks.
Right here. I'm inside the truck. I'm
Yeah,
inside the
but
truck, not
no
easy.
problem. I know that we're gonna have another opportunity to talk. Okay, man.
You
I'm.
and you know, I'm doing the same thing Paulo dos Anjos used to do it. Paulo dos Anjos used
Ah,
to be a
yeah.
truck driver.
Yeah. I
Eh,
didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah.
he used to work in the city of Salvador, driving the
Mm,
trucking for prefeitura, for Lipurbe. And
yeah.
I used to
That's
take a ride with him to go
oh,
home.
nice. So nice. So nice. It's
All
good.
right, Master.
It's
Aquele
good.
abraço. The big hug
Okay,
to
man.
everybody.
Thank you so much,
Big
Mestre
hug.
Kiki.
Master, thank you very much. Thank you all to be listening to this and seeing this.
Okay,
I hope
sure. I
everybody
will
feel
send
okay.
you the link. I will send you the link, okay?
Send me the
And
link. I want to see it.
and I have some, maybe some people, even Mestre Moy that is with us. He is saying that he's gonna make some question for you on the YouTube, okay, man?
Okay,
So
Mestre.
when it happens, I will change it for you. I will pass by for you, okay?
No problem, Mestre. No problem. No problem. Okay,
You are
guys.
very welcome on the Berimbau Connection program. I hope we're gonna have another chance.
Another
Yeah.
time because it's too many things to talk. But I have to be honest with you. I am so stressed out right now because I have to get going. You know.
Sure. I understand, man. You are working, and your truck is asking for your support.
You see that?
Okay, my
Okay,
friend.
Mestre.
Thank you so much
I
for
share, Mestre. I
your
share. I share.
presence, your helping hand, and your friendship and your disponibility to be here
Me-
and talk with us. Okay, man.
Mestre, I hope I see you in the United States soon. Don't running.
I hope so. I hope it's
Valeu,
so.
mestre. Aquele abraço. Abraço a todos os mestres aí.
Bye, master.
Bye, mestre.
Bye,
Tchau.
people. Thank you for your support and presence on the our conversation. This is
Thanks, mestre.
Berimbau Connection, and we are putting our program again. Maybe we're gonna back it just in February because we need to make some maintenance and our equipment and the environment. Thank you
Ok,
so much
mestre.
for your support and presence. Bye,
Ok.
people.
Bye, mestre.
Bye, my friend Mestre Moy. We're gonna talk about that.
Ok, mestre. Aquele abraço.